since bringing up Barack Obama didn't work when it comes to, making people stop talking about Jeffrey Epstein, now Trump says Kamala Harris, Beyonce, and Oprah should be prosecuted. I'm gonna show you what he said. I'm gonna show you what he said momentarily. Before I do, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I am your homeboy first, and this is the realest, most entertaining show in the game. Put it on something. Again, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that share button, put all the people on it, y'all. Let me show y'all what this fool said. We ain't letting off his ass, though. Okay. All right. It reads, I'm looking at the large amount of money owed by the Democrats after the presidential election, and the fact that they admit to paying, probably illegally, $11 million to singer Beyonce for an endorsement she never sang not one note and left the stage to a booing and angry audience, $3 million for expenses to Oprah, $600,000 to very low-rated TV anchor Al Sharpton, a total lightweight, and others to be named for doing absolutely nothing. These ridiculous fees were incorrectly stated in the books and records. You are not allowed to pay for an endorsement. It is totally illegal to do so. Can you imagine what would happen if politicians started paying for people to endorse them? All hell would break out. Kamala and all of those that received endorsement money broke the law. They should all be prosecuted. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Man, this motherfucker crazy as hell. This motherfucker crazy as hell and ain't worth a damn. He ain't worth a damn. But you see what he's doing, though. You see what he's doing. This motherfucker knows that his own base is on his ass about these Epstein files because his own base is so. You have conspiracy theorists in both parties. You feel me? But these MAGA motherfuckers, that QAnon shit, bruh, go really. No, I don't want to send y'all down the wrong rabbit hole. Go look up somebody really like with some sense, somebody who has some sense. Watch them explain the QAnon shit. You know what I'm saying? I think Jordan Klepper, like the redhead dude that be on the Daily Show and shit, I think he did a good job of explaining. That shit crazy. That shit's wild. These motherfuckers think that Democrats are killing children to drink their blood so they can stay young and shit. That's in addition to them thinking that the Democrats are all pedophiles. Some wild shit these folks on, bruh. You know what I'm saying? And Trump tapped into that shit. Being the conspiracy theorist in chief that he is, he's Mr. Birther. Remember that Barack Obama wasn't born here and he needs to show his birth certificate? Yeah, that's Trump. So he tapped into that shit to help him get elected. And now these people want a return on investment. They're like, where that? You got Cash Patel in that bitch at FBI. Like, what's wrong? Y'all said y'all were gonna do this. Where they at? Oh, he up in them bitches. Of course he's up in them bitches. That was his partner. That was one of his, that was one of the homies. Jeff Epstein said closest homie. So of course he's in the motherfucking Epstein files. He must have thought they didn't catch his ass though. He must have thought that they that they weren't monitoring shit. That they weren't investigating shit as it relates to his ass. That's your homie. What the fuck were you thinking? Huh? How the fuck you didn't think you up in that bitch? Or maybe he just knew the whole time, I ain't letting these bitches out. Fuck with you. I'm gonna tell him I'm gonna let him out, but I ain't letting this shit out. But since his own base won't let that shit go, he wants to bring up every damn black person he can think of that his base does not like. Obama's number one. Obama is number one because Obama just really just fucked up their racist ass narrative that black people are inferior. They thought a black person could never be president, let alone be a good president. That really fucks them up. That really fucks them up. So that's number one. But then Kamala, it's another boogeyman. Okay. Beyonce, oh, she's trying to steal country music from us. How dare Beyonce get the award for album of the year with a country album? She ain't country. How dare she be on this tour around the world, acting like she's one of us? She ain't one of us. She ain't no country girl. And Oprah, you know they don't fuck with Oprah. A black unmarried woman who's a billionaire who campaigned for Kamala Harris, they don't like that, and he knows that. So he trying to go in that bag of tricks, baby, and pull out some blacks. Let me get some blacks. I know they're mad at me right now, but they're always mad at the blacks. Let me pull them out, and maybe they'll leave my ass alone. No, fuck that. Fuck that. Real ones like myself, we're going to keep reminding folks, hey, man, say, man, what's up with those Epstein files, dog? What's up with them? Epstein was a motherfucking piece of shit. That Ghislaine Maxwell woman is a piece of shit. And how dare you sit up here and have some folk go meet with her motherfucking ass and give her any kind of limited immunity to talk? Like we supposed to believe what the fuck that bitch got to say. Fuck her. And if you wonder why I'm so mad about this shit, I've watched the Netflix documentary about Jeffrey Epstein. That shit is horrible. They got another one separately about just Maxwell's motherfucking ass. I gotta go watch that one. These folks did some heinous ass shit. They are evil. Evil. Yet on camera, you didn't rule out. Talking about Trump now. On camera, he did not rule out pardoning that woman. Because y'all already see the play. He trying to get that woman to talk and say everybody's name except his. And then say, hey, y'all, see, whatever's in this file, don't believe what's in this file, because during those 4 years that I wasn't president, Biden had some folk put something in these files about me, but I ain't really supposed to be here. See, Maxwell said I ain't in there. Why the fuck would anybody believe this bitch? She gonna say what she gotta say to get the fuck out of prison. Come on, man. Ain't nobody falling for no curveballs like this, bro. They shouldn't be. Let me not say that. Let me alter that goddamn sentence. Some of these dumb motherfuckers are the real ones ain't falling for that shit. We gonna stay on your motherfucking ass, Jack. You been immoral. Been a goddamn sexist, racist, sex offender. You been that. Been that. And somehow, you get these millions of motherfuckers keep voting for your goddamn ass. But now you ain't delivering something they so desperately wanted. They wanted Bill Clinton. They want the shit to come out and show that Bill Clinton is a pedophile. That's what they want. Because see, before Obama, that was their biggest political boogeyman. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. And I'm gonna tell you something right now, too. Jay-Z, Hove, one of your fans here, diehard fans here, for over 20 years. I copped the Black album in 03 when you dropped the shit. I want to say that was 03, 04, whichever year. When you dropped it, I copped it. The shit was so goddamn good, I went back and got all your other shit. This is pre-streaming. Got it all. I think maybe the only two albums I don't own are 444 and that Magna Carta shit. Because I could just stream that shit. So I'm a whole fan. But goddamn it, Hov. Goddamn it now. We know you like to stay quiet on a lot of shit. But this man up here calling for your woman, the mother of your children. This is your wife. This man is calling for your woman to be put in prison, dog. You gotta do something now. You gotta say something now, Hov. That's how you usually get down. You don't say much in the media, but goddamn, you usually drop a song and answer every motherfucker who been coming at your ass. I remember when Lil Wayne, you and Lil Wayne were having y'all shit, and you made that, dig at Baby, and you said something about Baby money and keep it real. He ain't got your lady money or something like that. And then Lil Wayne came back and said, talking about baby money. I got your baby money. Kidnap your bitch, get that how much you love your lady money. And then you came back and said, and I quote, niggas want to kidnap wifey? Good luck with that, bruh. You must go and hide your whole family. What you think we wearing black for? Ready for that war, ready for that war, ready. You ain't ready, yo. You radio. You ain't really ready. That's the words, that's the smoke that you had for Lil Wayne. When he said something about your wife, ain't no damn well Lil Wayne wasn't gonna kidnap no motherfucking Beyonce. But this motherfucker Trump is talking about putting your wife in prison. And this bastard might do some shit like that. I ain't putting no limit on this motherfucker. Some folks say, oh, all this shit just be a diversion. He just be talking. Bruh, that man just got Stephen Colbert fired. Stephen Colbert got the number one late night show right now, and he got that man fired. He did. This motherfucker ain't playing. What they be calling his ass? Orange Mussolini? That motherfucker ain't. Hove. We need to at least hear something from you, dog. You know what I'm saying? Those of us who fuck with you, we used to you doing that. We've always respected you for doing that shit. You gotta say something, dog. Shit, let that motherfucker know you ain't going. You feel me? You a billionaire too, just like his motherfucking ass. Shit. Stand up to that man, dog. Now, I know what complicates it for Hov is that Trump pardoned that CEO of Rock Nation. Like, folks were getting that Nikki for saying that shit and getting that Kaepernick's girl for bringing that shit up. But that's true. Trump did pardon, what, Desiree Perez, something like that. He did pardon Hov's CEO. That's true. And it's been kind of glaring that I didn't see Hov out there campaigning for Kamala. I didn't see him do an event. I assume that since Beyonce did, endorse her publicly and stuff like that, I assume that Hov probably gave some money. But we didn't see any public comments or any we didn't see Hov at any event and shit for Kamala. And that made it seem like, in exchange for this part, I'm just gonna stay silent on this shit. But this man is calling for your wife to go to jail, dog. You can't make no motherfucking deal with no bitch ass nigga like that. And yes, I call Trump a nigga. He deserves that. He is one. So come on, man. This shit wild. This shit's wild. But we know what he's doing. We know what he's doing. He's trying to appease his base by coming for notable black people because his ass is in those Epstein files. But we ain't gonna forget. And I hope everybody involved in Washington on that Democratic side keeps the full court press on his ass. Because you tried telling these folks how terrible the so-called big beautiful bill is. They didn't give a fuck about that. They were still cheering for him. You try to tell them how fucked up his tariffs are. They don't give a fuck about that. They're still cheering for him. You try to tell them how fucked up, how awful, how inhumane, how fucking racist his immigration policies are. They didn't give a fuck. They were cheering about that shit. But finally, something allowed you to land a punch on his ass. And this is Jeffrey Epstein shit. So don't get soft now. Stay on his motherfucking ass. Put it on something. You watch the content, you enjoy the content. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And while you're at it, go ahead and become a channel member so you can get exclusive content and a free statement tee shared only with the realest ones.